Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to Unimoto Vlogs. Today's Saturday and yeah, hope you're all having a good Saturday or had a good Saturday whenever this clip comes out. I quite like this street, you know, I can't lie, I quite like this street. It's very peaceful, very nice, feels very cozy, you know what I mean, like very hidden. Like, you know what I'm saying? I quite like it, I can't lie. What's this? Kobe. So obviously I've took an alternative way into the town centre because sometimes you've got to shake it up sometimes, haven't you? Shake it up, you know, turn it around and have a bit of diversity, if you like. What's with me using all these big words? I've only just started the video and I'm already using big words and going into details, shit. Here we go. You know, I can't lie, don't you just hate that situation when you're about to cross the road, right? And you don't know whether the driver is going to stop and let you go? Because I've noticed lately, not many drivers tend to do that, do they? Like, some drivers just don't give a shit, but shout out to the driver that just let me cross the road. I appreciate you, brother. So obviously, a lot of you may know, but for those of you that don't know, all bus fares are now only £2, which means, and this is crazy when you think about it, but you can get a bus to Sheffield city centre for just £2, and I could even get a bus all the way to Wirksworth for just £2, I think so, or even Matlock Bath, wherever I fucking want. The world is my fucking oyster, bro. My bell.
Big Tesco's, it's got free drink, free something, Big Tesco's.
Is it alcoholic? She said she might have put alcohol in it. I could have been a minor. Don't do that. That's alright, you know. Can't taste any alcohol in it though, so we're alright. Yo, what's up guys? So I've just been to Subway in the Spa, right? And what is in Unimoto's magical box? Ooh, what is in the mystery box? We're about to find out what is in the mystery box. We got a pepperoni pizza. Now, I never knew this is what pizza slices look like at Subway, but this is a pizza slice from Subway, so we're about to try it. So you said it was flimsy, didn't you? And it kind of is if you look at it, like, it's dripping as well. That's what she said. Well, that's all. It does taste very homemade. My first impression, it does taste like something that I could make at home, if I'm being honest. I might say mid. I might just say mid, you know. I'm sorry, Subway, but sorry to like disappoint you, Subway, but I might just have to say mid. But yeah, still nice though. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I take back what I said. The flavour's in my mouth. It is actually really nice. I'm very sorry. I felt guilty then, Subway. I felt bad, like just slating it like that. But if I'm being honest, maybe I should have a few more bites before I properly try and review something. You know what I mean? Don't just jump in through first impressions. You know what I mean? You just sometimes you have to try it some more. So that's something I've learned today. So basically, when I ordered the Subway pizzas, in my mind I saw this, like, you know, like your typical triangle pizza, but it turns out it wasn't that. It was literally just like Subway bread with the pepperoni and the cheese. I can't lie, seeing this kind of pisses me off. Pissing me off, bro. You know why? Because it's a fucking Saturday and I can't get a wrap of the day because it's a Saturday and now I'm angry. Yo guys, so I was just walking, right, and there was this random dude in his car, in his convertible car, and he was playing that, you know that song, that what you know about rolling down in the deep, you know, that astronaut in the ocean. And I've not heard that song in bare time, and the minute I heard that, it brought back so much, like, so many memories, you know what I mean? Like, what's the word? Nostalgia, that's it, nostalgia. Using the big words again in the vlog. Let's go. The barbershop. I mean, yeah, is that all it's called then? The barbershop. So, couldn't think of any other name than the barbershop. The most blatant title. The most blatant, you know what I mean though? You know what I mean? It's not very original, is it? The barbershop. The barbershop. You need to think up something like, I don't know, like say if I started a barbershop, it could be Josh Cuts your hair, or Unimoto Trims, I don't know, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about though. You could have at least thought up something of your own. Congratulations, you're going to be on the Unimoto channel tonight. Yo, I feel like I've said this on the channel before, right? Nothing more fucking triggers me when I see one of these fucking drivers on their fucking phone when they're driving and not paying attention to the road whatsoever on the fucking phone. It fucking annoys me. Don't do it. You'll have an accident. Seriously, like at least, like don't go on your phone while you're driving. You'll have an accident. You could have an accident. It just triggers me though. You know what I mean? Don't do it. I've probably said this before, right? But I'll vent about it again. Don't do it. Hi guys, so, you know, if I'm being honest, you know, with pubs, I don't really tend to go to pubs anymore. I'd rather just drink by myself. You know, like that song that says, when I, you know, when I drink alone, I prefer to be by myself. Literally, I prefer to drink by myself. You know, it's cheaper. You've got your own space, you know. There's no dickheads either. You know, like when you go to a pub like nowadays, you just get all fucking day drinkers who just fucking ruin it for you. Like, you know what I mean? You know when you'll go into a pub and there's all these like scropes who have been sat at pub all day. Just like, you know, they've been drinking since like morning or whatever. And then they start being over friendly with you and you're only on your first sip of your pint. Then like start taking piss out of you and like having banter. It's not banter, like we're not cool like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get out of my face, don't fucking touch me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? And that's what ruins it, really. That's what ruins it. And that's one of many reasons why I stopped going out to pubs, because I just don't like people. I just don't like people in general, bro. I just like my own space, do you get me? I like being by myself. I got used to drinking by myself, like, over lockdown. And I fucking love it, you know what I mean? So it's like, you know, if I want to drink, I'd rather just drink by myself. And, you know, can't be asked going to fucking pubs paying fucking £5 a pint to sit around a bunch of the day drinkers for fucking winding me up, you know what I mean? Like, asking me what football team I support and then, you know, taking piss out of me and all this, like, I'm only having a joke and all this. I know, but we're not cool like that. Like, we don't mix in the same circles, bro. Like, fuck off, you know what I mean? It just ruins it, though, doesn't it? You know, you come out and have a drink to have a good time, though, don't you? But it's these fucking day drinkers who fucking ruin it. Don't get me wrong, I like a beer, but not fucking 11 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're in Chesterfield, not fucking Zante. I'm not trying to piss on anyone's cornflakes or ruin anyone's fun. Of course not. You know, if you want to have a drink in the morning in town, that's up to you. It's just like, don't fucking harass me, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, like when these day drinkers who start fucking harassing me when I'm trying to have a pint. Like, you know, when I come in the evening and, you know, they've been drinking all day and they're like, oh, you're all right, mate, you're all right, mate, you're all right. And start taking the mick out of me because of what football team I support. Start having banter and all. Just fuck off, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why I stopped going. Well, one of many reasons why I stopped going to pubs, but yeah, I feel like I have just repeated myself like many times there. You've probably noticed that. Okay, guys. You know what's fucking hilarious though? You forget that Lidl is a fucking supermarket. So I'm queuing up in Lidl, I'm just buying my, can you see this? My Mexican wrap. Reduced Mexican wrap. £1.60. That's a bargain! And yeah, like I was saying though, basically, queuing up and there's like folk in front of me, like 2 weeks worth of fucking shopping, right, basically. And luckily the guy in front of me let me go first. I'm not trying to say, oh, he should have let me go first. No, in no way am I trying to say that. So don't try and have a go at me. Don't try and cancel me over that, of course not. But I've got a bargain today. I've got a very good bargain, so I'm very happy with what I've got. But I think it should have been a bit too cheaper, if anything. Make it a bit cheaper than that, Lidl. So I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm going to be honest. You know, I'm not sure if anybody's ever asked me if I'm being honest, but you know, like when people, like when I'll do.